Welcome once again. So today I'm going to do the part 8 of the Blazor series Beginners Learning, and we'll be covering routing today. So in Blazor, the route template provided to the accessible component makes the routing possible. So it is the route template. A component which we have seen is a Razor file with .razor extension with an @page directory. When compiled, generates a class. And this generated class is given a route attribute which specifies the route template. So at runtime, the router looks for the matching route templates with the requested URL in component classes with route attribute. Now everything will be clear with the diagram. And the router then renders that component which matches the above. So a little bit of theory first. Now in this diagram, at compile time, the router will receive several Razor files with @page directive, and at compile time, it will compile it into a class with a route attribute. And at runtime, it gets the request from the user for a particular route, say this one https:/localhost/ the port number /counter. Now this is a URL, that is user requested URL. Now this URL will be matched with the classes, various classes with route templates. And here I am assuming Razor file 3 is rendered and it has got the template that matches the incoming URL. So again, I have got multiple route templates. We can apply more than one route templates to a component. So far we have seen a single route template to one component, like at the @page directive we have got something like /dialog or /sample dialog or even /counter. But we can also put multiple page directive on the same page, same Razor component, and you can navigate to either /dialog or /sample dialog following the https://localhost:/port. Even if you navigate to dialog or sample dialog, will fetch this dialog component. Right. So next, something about the route parameters. The route templates provided in the @page directive can pass route parameters to the components, which is marvelous. So you're providing a route template through the @page directive, and then that route parameters can be passed to the components. We'll soon see in the code. Now the corresponding component parameters are populated by the route parameters by the router. Now this is the code that we are going to see soon. And so let's flip over to Visual Studio. Now here what I will do is I will continue working with the Get Started Blazor solution with Get Started Blazor project and add a Razor component, add new item, Razor component, and call this component header. Okay. So I will put two @page directives. First one will be routing to header, and then again there is another page directive which will browse to header /. Now if you are aware what this curly brace means, I'll just bear with you in a moment. Now this curly brace is evaluated, So if you browse to, if you navigate to following the root URL /header / whatever you write in message, say world, hello world, hot, cool, it will appear. Now it will be soon clear if I continue. Now I will create a h1 header and let's write Blazor is now @message. Okay, so message is still not defined, so I will just define it in the code block. So this will be a component parameter. Now if you haven't seen what is a component parameter, I will suggest you to go through all the previous tutorials before coming to this tutorial, because those tutorials are the foundation of getting here. So this is actually a public property, get set. Now then, yeah, all the squiggly lines have been taken care of. And then I will write a lifecycle method, protected override, void uninitialized. So when the component is first initialized, this will be rendered. This line will be executed. So what I will do is, to the message variable, message public property, I will assign message equals message again, question mark, and let's write fantastic, which is a string. And let's first run and see the magic, and then I will explain. Okay, so I'll click on Control F5 to run the application. Now my application is rendered. Now let me browse to header. So it writes Blazor is fantastic, and then if I write something Blazor, say hello world, it will like Blazor is hello world. Okay, it doesn't make sense, but it is whatever I am substituting on my root parameter, root template is being written. Now how does it achieve? So let's get back to the code. I'll just stop this. So here what is happening is that first thing that I needed to tell you, which we have just covered, is that multiple @page directives can also work. So one of the page directive is allowing me to navigate to header, and the next page, the second page directive, is allowing us to route to header / whatever is written within this message. Now this message block, it is this one is evaluated from here. Blazor is @message. Now this sign is telling the Razor page that this is a C# code, and this C# code is here. So this message is a public property, and this is filled on initialized. So this is getting from here. So here message is equals message, this public property. If it is null, nothing is written, then it should write fantastic. In the first case, there was nothing because it was navigating to header only. But in the second case, I have written hello world. So hello world is filled here, and so message property will have that value hello world. So now it will be writing, or it has written, Blazor is hello world. So what we have learned today is route parameters. The route templates provided in the @page directive can pass route parameters to the components, and before that we have seen we can apply more than one route template to the component, like here. Okay, thank you.